There comes a moment in every story where innocence dies. In episode 5, Ellie doesn't just cross the line, she erases it. Grief, rage, love, and revenge collide in a brutal hour that changes everything. And it's not just the infection spreading, it's the darkness within. Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 5. It's in the air. This episode isn't just another chapter in Ellie's journey. It's the turning point, the descent. From gut-wrenching hospital secrets to a shocking confrontation with Nora and a moment of raw vulnerability with Dina, this episode pushes every boundary we thought we understood. Let's break down this intense roller coaster of an episode, scene by scene, and try not to fall apart along the way. The infection evolves. We open in a hospital, tension hanging thick in the air. Hanrahan walks past visibly disturbed WLF soldiers toward a door so heavily barricaded, it might as well be hiding the apocalypse. And maybe it is. Inside, Elise reveals a horrifying truth. Her best man, Leon, was sent to clear the basement. But what he found wasn't a typical infection. He wasn't bitten. He just whispered a haunting phrase. It's in the air. No escape, no cure, just spores and silence. Elise sealed the doors and sealed her son inside. That's the first crack in this episode's emotional shell. The cost of survival. A mother losing her child to protect others? And just like that, we know the virus has changed. And the fear? It's airborne now. A guitar, a ghost, and the road to revenge. Back at the theater, it's Seattle Day 2. Dina's on the radio, tracing signals, looking for the next clue in their grim mission. Meanwhile, Ellie finds a guitar and tries to strum the chords of Pearl Jam's Future Days. But she can't finish. The song Joel once sang is now a broken note in her memory. Dina's mapped a route to the hospital. It's risky, through a long, unguarded building that might be crawling with infected, but it's the only way. Ellie, still haunted, agrees. They step out into a decaying world, passing a seraphite mural that says, "Feel her love." But someone's added a vicious retort beneath, "Feel this, bitch." The message is clear. This is a world without peace. Dina's story. As they move, Ellie worries. She asks Dina if she wants to turn back, but Dina shares something devastating. As a child, Dina's mother and sister were killed by a raider right in front of her. And 8-year-old Dina pulled the trigger that saved her own life. It's a brutal confession, and it mirrors what Ellie's feeling, the need to do something, to fight back. And then comes the moment. Dina says Joel didn't deserve what happened. She says she'll follow Ellie to the end. And Ellie? She doesn't say, "I love you." But she doesn't have to. Dina already knows. If you're feeling this emotional journey so far, the heartbreak, the intensity, hit the subscribe button right now. There's so much more to break down, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Jesse's return and the Seraphite horror. Their stealth mission turns deadly fast. Smart infected close in, the kind that flank, think, hunt. Ellie draws them away so Dina can escape, nearly sacrificing herself. But just as all hope fades, Jesse appears. He saves them, again, and urges them to return to Jackson. But Ellie refuses. And just when it seems they can breathe, they stumble onto a nightmare. In the park, Seraphites are executing a WLF soldier. He begs, pleads, says he knows Isaac's plans. But it doesn't matter. They disembowel him midair, a grotesque cleansing in the name of their prophet. Then Dina's hit. Ellie tries to protect her, to protect Jesse, but in that moment, with the hospital looming ahead, she makes a choice. She keeps going. The descent? Ellie versus Nora. Ellie storms into the hospital. She finds Nora, a gun to her face. She wants Abby, but Nora plays a dangerous game. She provokes Ellie, calling Joel's death deserved. Nora runs. Ellie chases her through twisting halls, past that sealed stairwell door. They fall into B2, the basement, spores, thick in the air, bodies, alive in the walls. Leon, Elise's son, among them. The virus has changed, but Ellie hasn't, not in the way Nora expects. As Nora coughs, realizing she's doomed, Ellie reveals the truth. She's immune, the girl from Salt Lake. Nora gasps, but refuses to talk. And Ellie? She picks up a pipe, and she doesn't stop swinging. No music, no dialogue, just the horror of watching Ellie become something else. Joel's ghost and Ellie's inner collapse. After the violence, stillness. Ellie wakes up in her old room. Joel says, "Hey, kiddo. Is it a memory, a dream, a warning?" It doesn't matter, because that broken part of Ellie, the part that still loved, still hoped, just got buried under layers of rage. And now, the road to Abby begins, the cycle of violence. There's something haunting in this episode, something deeply tragic. We've seen Joel's brutality, Abby's revenge, and now Ellie becoming both the victim and the executioner. The cycle spins on. Nora's murder isn't just another act of vengeance. It's Ellie letting go of who she was. And we know, deep down, that if she can do this to Nora, she'll do worse to Abby. And maybe, even to herself. What comes next? Episode 5 is a masterpiece of pain. The Cordyceps infection isn't just physical anymore. It's emotional. It spreads through loss, through revenge, through love twisted by grief. Ellie got lucky in this episode, but that luck won't last. And now, with the spore mutation creeping in, and Abby still out there, the end of the road is darker than ever. What did you think of episode 5? Is Ellie too far gone? Let's talk in the comments. And if this breakdown hit you right in the feels, make sure to like the video, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. More Last of Us breakdowns are coming, and the next one might break us all.